Hello, and welcome to the first ever Three Nerdsketeers podcast, where we talk about movies, games, TV shows, and all the nerdy shit in between. My name is James, and with me now and always is Kyle.
Hello.
And Callum.
What's up?
Right, every week we're going to kick it off with what the hell we've been doing lately. So to start us off is going to be Kyle. Kyle, go on.
I suppose like most people, I've spent the entire week playing Battlefront, which we're going to talk about later. So there's not much else to add. Just
We've all done together,
Battlefront. Yeah, Battlefront. In my spare time, I Battlefronted, and then I did a bit of Battlefront. Me and you, Jim, played Metal Gear Solid Online for the first time this week because it only went online this week. But we'll go into depth about that in a minute when you're talking. For now, Callum, what have you been doing this week?
So I've been doing a little bit of Battlefront in my spare time. Got some Battlefront in there. And over the past couple of weeks, which has been an interesting point of conversation, is I've been introducing my girlfriend to the world of Star Wars for the first time. And some discussion has come up about the order in which I have done so.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, if I remember correctly, you've shown them to her in the wrong order.
The intended order.
Yeah, the intended order.
The intended order.
So
if you watch them in the intended order, they get worse.
That is true. That is true.
And that's not what you want. You don't want to watch 6 films and come out of it feeling like you've wasted your time.
Yeah. This is my argument, though. If I start her off on Phantom Menace...
Oh, she'll never get past it.
She'll never get past it. She'll be like, I'm not going to watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
it's catch-22, isn't it? You either start her at A New Hope and then by Phantom Menace, she wants to jump off a bridge. Or you start her at the Phantom Menace and you never make it to Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure you said she liked it.
She did. She
liked what?
She liked Phantom Menace.
Well,
this is coming from her also... Her favourite so far is Return of the Jedi because of the cute little Ewoks.
Oh.
Did you tell her they eat people?
So I did not. I didn't want to ruin it for it. So I was worried about the Jar Jar Binks reception. But I didn't say anything throughout the whole thing. I just sat silent when Jar Jar came on.
How? That's a test.
I know.
I don't know how you did that. I certainly couldn't do it. I'd have been sighing once per scene.
I probably was.
How rude.
Just thinking that I was doing so well and reserved.
Look, I refuse to be part of a podcast that quotes Jar Jar Binks. That even acknowledges he exists.
But by the time we got to the end of the film, I finally said, so what do you think of Jar Jar Binks? And she just kind of looked at me for a second and just went, I didn't like him. He's really weird. And I'll take that. Right. That's enough.
That's good.
That's enough, yeah.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, at least she knows he's,
he's the most annoying creation to ever exist.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she said that in her own way, and I appreciate that. So that's what I've been doing. That and
absolutely. More importantly, is she going to appreciate us talking about her on the very first podcast?
We'll find out, I suppose.
Yeah.
When I don't appear.
When you're single next week.
What you intend for your other half to listen to this?
I don't know. God, that's weird.
I intend for anyone to listen to it. I'm not saying I'll still have all my friends afterwards, but
quick shout out to our 9 subscribers on YouTube.
There might be 10 subscribers, but we're not sure.
Yeah,
probably 4 come the end of this, but let's keep positive.
If we lose 6 subscribers when we've not even broadcast this, then I'll be very impressed.
I'm surprised we've got 10 having broadcast shit all.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Like we were talking about this yesterday, how Callum posted a video saying this isn't content. There will be content next week, and we got 10 subscribers. Like, what is wrong with you?
I got people messaging me like, "Oh my god, I love the podcast."
Like, that's not a podcast. That's nothing. Literally bollocks. I could just sit there and like look into a camera and go, next week I'll do a video. 25,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
Anyway, Jim, what have you been doing this week?
What have I?
Wait. Wasn't Battlefront, was it?
I did a little bit of Battlefronting.
I thought I saw you on there. Yeah.
I think I was there.
Maybe. But yeah, what else have I done this week? We played Phantom Menace on Phantom Menace.
No, we
God,
didn't.
it's on the brain.
So you've been playing the Phantom Menace on the PS1. Is it as shit as I remember it being?
Jedi Power Battles, mate. That's what I'm playing.
The unwinnable game.
Yeah. No, Phantom Pain online, which is
much
fine.
better than the Phantom Menace.
It's fine, I suppose. I mean, I want to get back to it now. Battlefront's finished.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. Now Battlefront's finished, we'll definitely get back to it.
I've started Lost Stars, Star Wars book. I also, which is brilliant, by the way. If you like, it's a YA book, but if you're into that kind of stuff, you might like it.
That means young adult, because
Yes,
I didn't
young
know
adult.
that. I did not know that.
Did you not know that?
No, I hadn't heard
Because
the
you're
term.
an idiot.
'Cause I'm an idiot. I am a young adult.
It's probably because you read adult books.
It might be. Yeah.
Adult books with crayons. No, yeah, started reading that. I also ordered Smuggler's Run, Moving Target, and Weapon of a Jedi, which are 3 more Star Wars books.
We should just point out now in this first one, Jim has started reading this year, but all he reads is Star Wars books. Literally all he reads is Star Wars books. I'm trying to wean him off and introduce him to fiction and, various other things, but he won't have it.
I like how you said
Star
fiction,
Wars on the title.
like Star Wars is real.
Well, I mean like grown-up fiction.
Look, this
Whoa.
is grown-up fiction, shut up. But, yeah, I've ordered them 3, because it's Amazon, by the way. A little bit of an Amazon plug.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's plug as many things as we can.
Sponsor us.
At Amazon, we're doing all 3 of them for 12 quid, 4 quid each. I thought, all right, might as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm 4 episodes into Narcos.
Oh, is that any good?
Yeah, you not watched it?
No, everyone.
not seen
I
any
know
of this
about
either.
3 or 4 people at work are like Narcos, but I'm
No,
too
yeah,
busy.
it's good. I haven't watched it, obviously this week. Watched, thingy today, I watched the first episode of season 6 of The Walking Dead.
Oh, I need to. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
downloading
I've seen that,
earlier.
yeah.
I've not watched it yet.
Yeah, well, we'll save that for next week then.
Yeah, is it good? Just to survive quick yes or no?
Yeah, it's a weird kind of show, really, because it's one of them shows that I kind of feel like I'm watching for watching, but at the same time, there's still that element of tension when you're watching a fucking episode.
Yeah, I can't believe
yeah.
after 5 series that every time a zombie appears, I get tense.
Yeah. There's tropes where you just know when someone's gonna fucking die. But,
Yeah, absolutely. But every
Yeah,
time,
it's just one of
a
those
zombie
things.
approaches Daryl, I'm like, oh shit, what Daryl died. And he never does. Never.
Nope. And I probably never will.
Nope.
hopefully. But yeah, also episode 1, season 2 of The Flash.
hmm
Episode 2, season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm watching.
Jesus.
I can't bring myself to watch Arrow season 4
Why?
because last season kind of, I don't know, it kind of CW is very kind of soapy, so it's very kind of
Right.
campy, and it's all about, there's always relationships and stuff. But the last season of Arrow just, it got me a little bit, and I just can't bring myself to watch it. I might get into it a bit later on.
I don't follow
Other
it,
than-
but I know that Diggle is becoming Magneto this season.
It's ridiculous. I can't be bothered with it. It's just one of those
Magneto?
things.
Yeah, he's got a superhero outfit now, and his helmet is basically Magneto's.
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
It looks silly.
Other than that, I haven't really been doing anything else. Got nothing else coming up, really, is there? That I'm aware of.
No.
No.
Off the top
Well,
of my head, no?
Speaking of, well, that's not even a fucking segue. Well, let's move into the old news.
Yeah, let's.
Let's get on
Good
to some
segue there.
news.
Let's move into
Clean.
some shit we find interesting.
Let's
Yes.
do that.
As we know, New York Comic Con is currently, well, not currently, it's finished.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Wait, stop.
What? Slight technical issues then. So anyway,
That
we were at the news.
we'd managed to segue beautifully into the news by saying, so, news.
Right. So there's New York Comic Con as well as that. New York Comic Con's on. A couple of things have come up. They've released a list of some of the new Star Wars books that are coming out. This is mainly Star Wars.
Oh, here we
fucking
go.
episodes. This is mainly Star Wars.
Yeah.
They've got
Yeah, well, we're trying to plug it. We want Disney back in.
well, Claudia Gray, who's written Lost Stars, she's written another one called The New Republic Bloodline, which is coming next year.
Okay. Have we
Which
got?
is set,
yeah.
that one's set 6 years before The Force Awakens.
Right. Okay.
And then you've got the 2 other books in the Aftermath trilogy, which is Life, Debt, and Empire's End by Chuck Wendig. They're due out summer 16 and end of 2017. and they've also released a Obi-Wan and Anakin 5-issue miniseries comic book,
Yes,
which is set
which is the first
before
prequel
is
comic
set
book they've done
before
in
Attack
years,
of the
isn't it?
Clones. Yeah,
Oh, what
Yeah.
in like the 10 years or whatever there is
yeah, it's
between?
set between Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones.
So this is mullet Obi-Wan, full mullet.
It might be pre-mullet. I'm not entirely sure. You might be just
Do you reckon they'll
getting
make?
into
Do you reckon they'll make Anakin a better actor than Hayden Christensen?
it.
It wouldn't take much.
No, you're right, it wouldn't.
I don't. Well,
Sorry,
just do
Hayden,
it.
if you're
Just
listening
do
to
it.
this.
Just do a stick man. I'm not sorry. It's fucking crap.
Fuck
Stick
you.
man. Right, yeah. So also, there's been reactions to. I think they aired an episode of Jessica Jones up there.
Yeah, they had the first one because
Oh
IGN
man,
said
really?
IGN said they've got their full review is coming soon, but that they'd watched the first episode, and the only thing I've read is that it's darker than Daredevil, which is fucking
Yeah.
sweet.
Shit.
I heard there's kind of a massive sex scene in it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, getting a bit of
All
blue,
right.
bit of blue, bit of blue,
Bit of blue.
bit of blue. But all the early reactions were said positive shit. So that's
Awesome
good.
stuff.
Also,
I'd expect nothing less after Daredevil.
kind of minor
Yeah.
segue while we're talking early reactions, is rumours of very early studio reactions to The Force Awakens. And,
Right, okay.
And they're terrible.
They're positive. Because they have a few different cuts or something, but I'm not entirely sure.
BB-8's
Okay.
the Emperor.
I hope you're right, Callum. I have seen that the estimate running time is 2 hours, and I really want it to be longer than that.
Oh man.
It's meant to
I
be.
really
I heard
want it to be longer than that.
2:15.
I mean, I want 3, but 2:15.
It won't be
is cool.
3.
I know it won't
Cineworld
be
have
3, but
a running time of 120 minutes, but that could just be a placeholder. It seems very
I heard
Yeah.
136.
That's I just want as much as I can.
as
cram
much
in.
as you can
Oh,
possibly get.
Kyle, I didn't tell you.
And an
Completely
extended
fucking
edition.
off the topic. Thinking what I've told when you're at Christmas. This is completely personal
This is
stuff.
podcast. Hey, podcast. Let's just address this now. Podcast. Me and James are brothers.
Oh yeah, we're related.
We're related.
I'm just
Callum.
the dude.
Callum's the
I'm here
dude.
for
We
podcast.
grew up on the same street. We moved to
That's
Cornwall, and Callum lived on our street, and that's why we're all friends.
But
We
that's
don't live
pointless.
anywhere near each other now. Yeah, keep going.
Never mind. I'm not going to give out names of relatives, but our auntie will come with us to watch it.
Who's our auntie again? just for the podcast listeners.
Was that your auntie?
Such our auntie.
Let's call her Jessica Jones for now.
Yes, let's call her.
She's going to come and see Star Wars with us.
Yeah, she saw a trailer for it in the cinema with Pan.
Well, who's
Even
she
though
going
I
to see
haven't-
Pan with?
She went to see it
Oh, have
with
you still
work
not
or
seen it in the cinema?
No, I haven't seen it in the fucking cinema.
Well, I have.
Pisses me. Shut up. Anyway,
But,
back,
yeah, that's super sweet.
looping
Back to
back,
Comic-Con. To
looping
Jessica
back
Jones.
to Comic-Con. Yeah, that's all good. Also, they released the first trailer for Daredevil Season 2.
Yeah, we talked about me and Callum
Yeah.
watched it earlier.
We
Yeah,
watched
talked
this.
about it.
It's the last 30 seconds is the only bit that counts, really.
Yeah.
Because you get to see John Bernthal, Punisher.
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's
You
the
don't
bit
get you
that
get
they've
you get to see the
officially
back of his
released as
head.
well.
Oh, I don't care. Also,
Yeah. And you get to
He's
hear
gonna
him.
be
He's
gonna
the,
be amazing.
You get to see Elektra suiting up as
Yeah,
well.
Rosario Dawson, man.
Oh, yeah, she's back, yeah. I think she's also in Luke Cage.
Is she?
Yeah, they're currently filming Luke Cage as well.
Right. This is setting up the new Defenders or something, is it?
No, yeah, they're doing Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, and then they're doing, I think it's either a movie or a 13-episode miniseries of all 4 of them as a team.
Yeah, I hope they do a miniseries. And also,
That
they
would be
weren't
so
meant to
cool.
do. Daredevil wasn't meant to have a second series until after
No,
the
no.
Defenders, was it? But it was so popular that they're doing it early.
But it depends if Jessica Jones is popular, will they throw another one of them in?
Probably. It's
before-
Marvel. They're cashing in, aren't they? On all
Yeah,
fronts.
Netflix. But there was rumours. Did you hear the rumours a while back of Star Wars Netflix series,
No, Jesus. Disney.
No.
like
Disney
Game of
and
Thrones
Netflix.
style?
Oh,
Dis-
my ass.
Disney have
Game of
started
Thrones style.
uploading-
You could do
Classics
they could
to
do
Netflix,
the Old Republic, which is I'm not going to get into that.
which is not canon, so no.
Yeah, no, it's canon, but they could make a canon version of it. You know what I mean? They could do their
Yeah, I
own
suppose so.
canon because the Old Republic is never mind. Anyway, moving on to something that I found slightly hilarious was Daniel Craig's being quoted.
Yes.
Right. Oh, what?
Quote-
This isn't
this
him being
is,
a stormtrooper, is it?
No,
No.
this is related to Bond. I'm gonna tell you the quote now. When he was asked who should take on the role after him,
Oh,
he
Tom
said,
Hardy. No.
No,
No,
this is
no,
what
no.
Daniel Craig said.
I have
Daniel
heard
Craig,
this.
look, shut up. His direct quote was, "Look, I don't give a fuck."
And that's
And,
why he's the best fucking Bond.
And also, he said he's had enough and would rather slash his wrists than reprise the role.
Right now, that's what he said. He said he'd rather do that than reprise the role now.
Yeah.
Every time I read something with him in, I like him more and more. He's such a boss. I thought he's contracted to do one more, isn't he? Because the next one,
I don't know. He said if
the
you do another one,
it's the
it'd just be
25th one. So it's
just
going to
be
be
for the
like
money.
the big one. I thought the next one has to be big. The next one's the anniversary. Well, not the anniversary, but yeah, it's the 25th Bond, which is obviously like a big number. So I thought he was contracted to do
That
one
would
more.
be the perfect time to introduce a new Bond, though.
Like Idris Elba. Let's just put my foot down
Idris
right now
Elba,
and
yeah,
say
yeah.
Oh my
Idris
God,
Elba
yes.
should be Bond.
Absolutely.
I've
He
got
should-
nothing against that at all.
Not me. He's fucking brilliant.
I
He should
am
be Bond.
very happy with that. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny.
That's such a good quote. Yeah, that's
That's
a great
brilliant.
quote.
Yeah.
Also, we've got something. Kyle, you brought this up. The X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh,
Heartbreaking wraps up.
Yeah.
I
Did you
haven't
see
heard
this,
this.
Callum?
So what's this? What's this?
It was on IGN this morning. It was obviously a quote from Comic-Con, I suppose. Bryan Singer was talking about Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And he was saying that the running time at the moment is going to be about 2 hours 20.
Okay.
And that it ends like a 6-film, not, double trilogy, I suppose. It's obviously the After First Class and Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
But he was just saying that Fassbender made him cry during one of the scenes.
All
He
right.
said that, yeah, apparently they were. He obviously didn't give any context because no one
Yeah.
really knows. But Fassbender ad-libbed, like they were doing a scene and Fassbender just went off and ad-libbed a thing, and Bryan Singer apparently started crying because it was so in character and so heartbreaking, as the headline had it.
Yeah,
I
of course. Fassbender's the
watched-
man.
I mean, I watched Macbeth last week, and it was incredible, like absolutely incredible. And he's so good in it, and he's so good in everything. Whenever I think about him, I think of him as like this stage actor. I don't even know if he is. I don't know if he's ever done anything on the stage, but like this like top tier British, even though he's not British either. Like
Yeah.
this
Is he not?
amazing.
He's
no,
Irish.
he's Irish.
Why do I
He's
think he's
half
British?
Irish, half German.
Yeah. He sounds English, doesn't he?
He sounds Irish when he talks.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's got a strange accent. Why are
Sorry
we
to
talking
any
about his accent? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, like I just picture him as like, this, I don't know, like a thespian almost, like a really high level,
Yeah.
really good actor.
Like
And then
how
he's
I view
fucking-
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, like that. Like he's in that, like this, you
He's in that
can see
tier.
them doing Shakespeare on stage as he was in Macbeth, amazing.
Mhm.
But like, he's fucking Magneto.
I am
And then-
looking forward to him.
Top Duke.
Assassin's Creed.
That's what I mean, yeah. And he's playing like this year. He's just done Macbeth, and he's about to do Steve Jobs, both of which look amazing. Well, Macbeth was, and he's
Yeah.
probably going to get like Oscar nominated. He's been Oscar nominated plenty of times before.
I've
And
read
then
something
next year,
before that
He's
had
playing
the...
a video game character. Like, I'm still boggled. Like, I'm so happy that he is, but I just feel like we've somehow hit the jackpot that someone tricked him into playing Magneto.
Yeah.
Like every time I think about how good he is, I'm like, how the hell did they convince him to play a comic book character? Like, he's too good for that.
It's the same with McAvoy, though.
McAvoy's amazing
McAvoy
as well,
loves
yeah.
it, though. McAvoy
Yeah.
loves it.
McAvoy's a boss, an absolute boss.
And he's a Scot.
Oh, he's so good. Have you ever seen Filth? Just completely off topic now. Have you ever seen Filth?
I haven't seen
It's
it.
on my
Him-
list to watch on Netflix.
Yeah, I
He
need to see it.
is. It is him in that film. Like, that's an Oscar snub if ever I've heard one. He's such a dick in it, but he's like but the greatest dick you'll ever see on screen. Like, oh,
I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty good dick.
hi-oh. No. Oh, he's so
Look,
good. Watch it. Anyway, off topic.
Yeah, while we're on the topic of X-Men, moving
Yeah.
over to another one you sent me about Bryan Cranston.
Oh, see, this is the thing. The only reason I sent you that is because it had Bryan Cranston in it. I have no idea about Marvel. I'll point this out right now in the first podcast. Of the three of us, I am the least interested in Marvel, especially the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it's getting on my tits. But
I can see where you're coming from.
Bryan Cranston, I can get behind. Bryan Cranston, I'm in love with. So all I saw was Bryan Cranston wants to play a villain, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then they said the name of some villain, but I've never heard of him, and I don't
Mr.
care who he
Sinister.
is. Yeah, who the hell's that? I don't care.
He's an X-Men villain. I'm not entirely sure, like details wise, but he's an X-Men villain.
Okay, well, I couldn't give a shit. If Bryan Cranston plays him, I'll go and see it.
I couldn't really see him playing Mr. Sinister.
Shut up. You don't know anything.
He's been robbed of Lex Luthor.
He's been robbed of every role ever. He should just play every role that's ever been cast.
I love Bryan Cranston as well. I've got nothing against him, but I'd give him more. Actually, I don't know. To be fair, I'd like to see what he.
I'm looking forward to Trumbo next year. He might be Oscar nominated next year. Ooh. Yeah, Trumbo.
Kyle's a fucking film snob.
I'm not. But look, being interested in films doesn't make me a film snob. I've not seen I've hardly seen anything. There's loads of shit I should have seen that I've not seen.
How many films have you seen this year?
80.
Right, shut up then. Right, moving on.
Here we go. Next
right, into some gaming news.
All right, here we go.
I
don't know if you just got the message I've sent you, but I've sent you pictures of they've released the images of the new Force Awakens Disney Infinity figures.
I'll be looking at this as you talk. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, man.
I saw these before. I'm so excited.
The Kylo Ren one makes me slightly aroused.
They're so good. I wish the Poe Dameron one looked a bit more like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like the main character from Starship Troopers.
He looks like a white man as opposed to a Hispanic man.
He does it, yeah.
John Boyega looks good.
Yeah, John Boyega does look good.
I'm very excited for this. It's launching in December as well, and it's a playset, so it'll be
saw the thingy
playable
today.
Story.
It's the only Callum. That is the only time it's acceptable for a man of your age to say, "Oh, it's a playset."
Yeah, I know.
If I had the money, I would get this because I saw the Darth Vader figure today.
I had to get it.
You got it?
Yeah, man. I haven't got the Darth Vader figure.
Get it. We need to fucking share play again.
I've got a ton though.
Did you guys share play Disney Infinity?
We did. You can play 2-player over share play. It's fantastic.
What? Right, Callum, we're doing that soon.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, especially when this comes out.
While we're on the topic of gaming,
yes,
it has now been revealed that Star Wars Battlefront will have a season pass.
It has, indeed.
£50, right? I did read this a second ago. £50.
£50. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a look.
I'm pretty sure the headline I just read said £50.
I didn't see anything about price. I saw they've announced an Ultimate Edition, which is everything that comes in the deluxe plus the season pass. No details on a price yet, but in the States the deluxe is going to be $70. So
is that it?
Yeah, but that's just the deluxe. So the ultimate with
the deluxe of the ultimate.
£50.
You'll get basically. I'm going to read it. I'll read what it says. You get 4 upcoming expansion packs filled with new content 2 weeks earlier than access to each expansion. An exclusive shoot first emote.
Right.
Stay tuned to more details in the coming weeks.
I want some story
quid, though. Is it 50 quid? Did I make that up?
I don't know.
They need to add some story to this game.
Do you think?
No, they don't.
I think they do. I think they do. If it's a game that's full retail game and they're only including multiplayer, I think it needs something.
Callum, we'll come back to it. It.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we're talking.
For now, you've got some news apparently that you'd like to share with the world.
Oh, do you, Callum?
In the world of gaming, we've got a awesome pack coming to Rocket League, which is one of our most loved and hated games.
I mean, I still love it. I still find it really fun.
Yeah.
As angry as it makes me, it's brilliant. It's so much fun.
I hate it.
It's just about to get a whole lot better because the Delorean from Back to the Future is arriving. I think it's next week. It's
so good.
It's coming next week, and you can get the trail as the kind of like fire from when it shoots off in the first one. So I can't wait. That's making me even more excited. You do have to pay for it. In the States, it's $2.
Jim, you've already paid for cars. What are you talking about?
It's a very small payment.
I got overexcited back when I thought I liked that fucking game.
Yeah, I remember because you spent like a week harassing me to play it. And then we started playing it, and you did your usual thing of a week later, you were like, I've deleted it, I'm never playing it again.
Yeah. 2 days in, you were like, I've platinumed it.
I've platinumed it, I've deleted it, I hate it. It's the shittest game ever.
No, I don't fucking like it, alright?
Yeah, but then we had nothing to play.
I know, but still, no. I don't mind streaming it. It's just, if between that and, stabbing myself in the foot, I'd rather stab myself in the foot.
Well, you do that and we'll stream it.
Right.
Absolutely. Right. Also, in gaming news,
oh God,
last week, Kanye West put up some tweets that I was right on board with, saying about in-app purchases on children's games, which shouldn't be a thing because kids just go on there. I mean, you can go into the settings and block certain things with parental controls and all that. But the fact that they're there, and so some parents might not be tech savvy or whatever to be able to do that.
Well, I'll butt in quickly. There's an interview. Jack Black was interviewed on Conan O'Brien or Jimmy Fallon or something recently.
One of those.
Talking about exactly this. His son spent £3,000 on an app because he didn't know what he was doing. And Jack Black just like gave him his iPad for a couple of hours. Like, there you go, I'm just, working or whatever. And when he came back, he had a £3,000 bill from the Apple store.
That's insane. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Because his son was just like, oh, I need more lives. Oh, I need more lives. Oh, I need more lives, or whatever. And it's just a button, isn't it? Like if your credit card's already in there, it's just a button.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah. Spend 79p to get another life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Boom.
Absolutely. Times 1,000.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It really is. But this blew up in Kanye's face as Twitter responded with, "What about your wife's game?" Which is an absolutely fair point. And Kanye West, finally talking some sense, got shot down.
Backfires. Yeah, exactly. Finally says something I agree with. And,
running for president in 2020. This man.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, that's a great world we live in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Is that everything?
That's my gaming news.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's time to move into basically the topic of the week, which is Battlefront.
Surprisingly, if you hadn't picked up on it already, it's Battlefront.
Battlefront. As the title of this episode probably says, Battlefront. That's what we're fucking talking about. So before we get in, I just want to tell you about the 3 game modes they've just announced. Well, they've detailed the game modes that were listed.
So the ones we've been speculating about since the beta, you've got details on some of them.
Yeah, the cargo. You know the word
cargo. Yeah.
Yep.
Cargo is basically capture the flag. Effectively,
cool.
You got to get thinking it back to the one.
Flag back to cool.
Droid run.
Yes.
Yep.
Is basically there's 3 droids you've got to capture and hold them. So kind of like drop zone.
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously at the same time.
Can you move them then?
So. No. Like that mode we played on Metal Gear Solid the other day, Jim.
Yes, that one. What's that one called?
I have no idea.
Either. But my favourite one, this one looks sweet. This one's called Hero Hunt.
That's not on the list. I don't remember seeing that on the list.
No,
that sounds new to me.
Yeah. I think it's in missions.
So it's co-op.
It might well basically get this right. Basically,
I'm assuming it's like a kill the leader. One player is
Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, or Boba Fett, or whatever, and the other 7 have to kill you.
Yeah.
And then whoever kills you turns into you.
Yeah.
Basically, that kind of stuff.
Oh, so he hasn't got a team protecting him either.
Is it whoever survives for the longest as the hero?
Yeah, basically, it's like Evolve.
Like you'll accumulate points when you're the hero, and if you stay to first to 100 or something. Do we know? Yeah. Is there a list of heroes yet? Is Yoda going to be playable?
We only know about Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader. I assume Han Solo, because they're kind of a bit on the bad side.
He fits in. Yeah, he fits in well.
Or Chewbacca, maybe?
Yeah, Yoda. Yeah. Yoda's got to be a fucking character.
I don't like Yoda dancing around.
Shut up.
That's my
he wasn't dancing around in this time period.
Yeah, one of my abiding memories. What, you think they're just going to have old Yoda? Like you have to jump onto someone's back? Someone has to carry you around the battlefield.
It'll be a skin for Luke.
You have to swing from their back.
I don't care. I don't want Yoda.
Look, do you know, Jim? One of my favourite memories of gaming is me and you. You as the Emperor Palpatine, and me as Yoda, dancing around the top of the hangar in Tatooine, trying to kill each other and just falling off. That's like the best game I've ever had. Why wouldn't you want that?
You will not get that in this game. You will not get that.
It wouldn't be as good as that.
It definitely
would. Classic.
That was classic, and it still is. We can still do it anytime we like.
Yeah.
Mos Eisley. Sorry. Yeah.
Mos Eisley. It was over a hangar. You're right. It was over a hangar.
Yeah, it's where the Falcon is, right?
No, it's where there's. It's where that ship is. You know, like Jabba's ship. One of them.
Oh yeah.
Like Jabba's ship. Yeah.
And you can jump up if you're a Jedi. Oh, so much fun.
But basically, we just need to talk about our thoughts on it, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking good.
It's amazing.
I really fucking enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
The attention to detail, the authenticity,
The sound design.
Everything brings you into it.
Yeah.
The way the rebels are yelling at each other when certain things are happening.
There's, like I said, those little animations when a shot just goes over your head and you duck out of the way. Oh,
yeah. And one thing you
sort of
noticed,
stuff.
Kyle, when we were playing last night on Drop Zone, whichever team is winning, whether it be Imperials or Rebels, their ship falls of the opposing team in the sky.
What, in the sky? So the Star Destroyer and the
Star Destroyer is going down.
We'll hopefully have that video up soon.
Yeah.
I'll send you over the stuff, but we'll hopefully have that Let's Play up at some point within the next week.
Oh, is this the one that I wasn't there for?
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
Well, fuck you both.
But yeah, this game.
But yeah, it's brilliant.
It's just missing a story.
Any issues with it?
Yeah, let's just take it in turns, I suppose. Callum, you seem to have issues.
I expected more from what's the mode
Dice.
called?
Oh,
the missions
mode, basically.
The one where you're the waves of
with
enemy
the
survival,
waves upon waves. I saw that on the screenshots that were released early. You see Admiral Akbar in the top left of the screen telling you stuff. I expected him more to be like, oh, you've got to go over to this area now, and there's going to be such and such there, and it'd be more of a narrative, whereas it's just
defending one single area.
There's an ATST coming now. You killed it. Well done. Look out for the next wave. And it's just there's no character to it, and that's what Star Wars is. It's a story, and it's not living up to that, and it's following this Destiny Evolve, all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be short-lived. I'm worried.
Yeah, see, I get what you mean by there's no character, but I think the world itself is the character in this. Because just you see what it was like just walking around. You could just spend the entire night staring up at the sky, at everything that was going on.
Plus, I don't know about the beta, but it might be no indication of how the full game looks in terms of those modes.
That's true.
Considering we only get 6 waves of 15, I don't know what will happen towards the end.
And you've got the difficulties as well.
You stay in that one area.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if that's...
But there are different survival maps. You've got
there's another mode, isn't there? A co-op mode. There was a few.
I think that was the hero hunt. Or was it heroes?
Oh, is that what's next to survival?
Yeah,
okay.
But you've also got survival on Hoth, Sullust, and Endor.
Oh, Hoth would be good.
I think Endor would be the best one.
Actually, yeah, Endor would be amazing.
I mean, I did enjoy the mode. It's just not what I was hoping.
Okay.
I really enjoyed Walker Assault at first playing it, but I think at the end
I was torn on Walker Assault.
It was just a bit too mental.
Yeah.
I just think it's this is obviously beta stuff that comes out, but I still think it's one-sided. I think it leans towards the Empire too much.
I think that's the way it's meant to be though.
Well,
I mean that's fine. Not just because, but I mean that's fine in a film or in a book, but when you're playing a game, it's not fair.
Yeah, no, but we were playing the other day. Was it yesterday? Was it the other day, Callum? We were playing and
We've been playing every day.
Slaughtered. Well, yeah, true, yeah. But the rebels slaughtered us.
Yes.
Is this when you said one of the AT-ATs was down at the first?
This is a different time. They took out one of the AT-ATs, before at that base.
Yeah.
And
they
also,
had 9 Y-wing bombers at one point.
Yeah, 9 Y-wing.
Holy hell!
I know. I didn't even think that was possible.
It's just insane carnage.
But I don't know if they'd patched it because there was a lot of complaints about the imbalance. I don't know if they patch betas or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they just take notes for the full game, but I just mean simply in terms of like what you're given, like on each team. Like you say, I know it's meant to be like a struggle for the rebels or whatever, but like you've got ground troops and that's it, and they've got ATSTs. You have the ability to control the AT-AT, TIE fighters,
TIE interceptors.
TIE interceptors. And you rebels have just got rebels, and then occasionally you'll get an X-wing.
You get an A-wing, and there was a snow speeder.
Yeah, super sweet. But you only get, for the first round, you get X-wings, then A-wings, then snow speeders. And the snow speeders are generally useless.
Yeah,
and
shit.
No.
Sorry, I know you tied up the legs of an AT-AT.
And I did that.
Yeah, well, good for you. But like 2 X-wings is not enough to defend against ATSTs, AT-ATs, and TIE fighters. Like, it's just not fair.
In a dogfight, Snow speeders are fucking useless.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I got one last
They
time
are
I played. The
too
last time I
slow.
played Hoth, I got one, and I was like, if I can survive, I can tie up the legs, and I was dead straight away because
Yeah.
a TIE interceptor just came up on me and killed me.
TIE interceptors are fast. TIE interceptors are like equivalent to the A-wing.
Yeah,
They are fast.
It's also how well you use the ground turrets, though.
that's true. But again, an AT-AT well manned can just blow them all up instantly.
Yeah. ATSTs go down quite quickly, though, I find. Because a lot of people focus a lot of fire on them, and they just go, I mean, if I've been an ATST, I've only been in it for no more than 30 seconds at most.
I've never been in an AT-ST.
They don't last long.
I've
That's
never been
ridiculous.
Vader or Luke either, though. So
The first time I played Beta was the best. Because
yeah,
I don't know if it's because it was early on and no one really knew what was going on. I was just going around choking bitches and slicing them up. But every time since, like, I've died within the first, like, 20 seconds because everyone just piles on.
Yeah.
And I assume that's what it's going to be like when it comes to the squadron mode, fighter squadron mode, when you get to play as Slave 1 or Millennium Falcon.
what's this?
In fighter squadron mode, you know, basically just the dogfights mode.
Oh, what is someone going to get to be the Falcon?
Yeah, one of the power-ups is the Falcon and one of
Oh,
the
they're,
Slave
Right,
yeah,
1,
okay,
which is
yeah.
Boba
they're
Fett
going to
ship.
get fucked, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that mode I'm really looking forward to. That's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
I enjoy the dogfights. I found the dogfights fun as shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And a full match
They're
of them
great.
would be great.
I wanna master using the cockpit view.
Oh, I've not
So I
even
was so
tried
bad
that.
at it, but it
Yeah, you
looks
told me how hard it
beautiful.
was.
It looks amazing.
No, yeah, he's brilliant. But I think at the end, Drop Zone became my favourite one.
Yeah.
Drop Zone is, me and Callum
I'll
played
agree
it
with that.
earlier, and it's definitely my favourite. It's so fast paced, and me and Callum played it earlier, right? And
Oh, it was insane. It was awesome.
we got 5 minutes in, and we were still contesting the first pod.
Jeez, that's a good
And
match.
so,
Yeah.
so something happened we weren't recognising, which is a second pod dropped.
that. Oh shit!
So you had
so
to
there was
defend
two
two.
on the go at once.
There were two on the go at once. It took 5 minutes to do the first one, and because no one had won it, every time someone got close, someone else took over.
Yeah.
They dropped another pod, so there were two pods. It was brilliant. It was so much fun.
That's
And we got 'em
crazy.
both.
We played
With
2 games in a row when it came down to 0 seconds on the clock, and we were
Yeah.
fighting over one pod. It
For
took
an
us
extra
about
5 minutes.
we
at
played
least.
an extra 5 minutes of 2 matches in a row because every time one of us got closer to getting it, the other team would break through and steal it back.
See, that's in massive contrast to what me and Callum were playing yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where
'cause-
we won 5-0 5 times in a row.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what me and Callum did the other day, isn't it, Callum?
Yeah.
On Friday night or something, me and you did the exact same thing. 5-0,
Yes, we did.
5 matches in a row without even struggling.
We didn't even lose
Yeah.
one. Didn't lose one.
Yeah,
but
exactly,
we
yeah, yeah.
struggled.
Didn't concede 1 point.
It's crazy, like
Yeah.
that it can swing so left and right. But
Yeah,
I prefer
if you
it
get a
was
good
more like
team,
what you
though,
had.
if you get a good team like we did earlier, yeah, it can be so much fun because you can either have a great team against a bad team and then you 5-0 sweep, or you can have 2 good teams like earlier and you spend 5 minutes on one pod and it's like tug of war. It's so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we did have
I'm
some
look-
matchmaking issues though. Now and then, if people dropped out of the team, it wouldn't bring in more people, so you'd be locked. And it's probably just beta issues, but
Yeah, absolutely.
you'd be locked in
But
this
yeah,
kind of 8 versus 4 match.
yeah,
You couldn't
and
possibly.
it won't let anyone else join you.
They're
Yeah.
terrible because it's not as fun then.
No,
Yeah.
but then, once again, that's just a beta issue, I assume. That's something.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope that EA fucking pull their finger out because I don't want to come to launch day and it not work like Battlefield 3 did.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't want that issue. I'm looking forward to getting deeper into the customization options as well.
Absolutely. I was
Yeah,
saying this to Callum
definitely.
earlier. Like, I was saying to Callum that I've gotten so used to and I love the jetpack so much that I know when I get the game and you've got to be like level 40 to get it, I'm going to want to kill myself because I don't want, I'll want it straight away. It's such a good item.
Yeah. And the fact that it has to recharge as well.
Yeah, it's from those 6 power-ups that you get in the beta, it's quite balanced, I think. The
Yeah.
the
I think
ratio
that system
to
works really well.
recharge.
Also,
Yeah.
the reload can be really effective if you nail it.
Reload can, if you
get
nail
the
it, and then
timing
if you fuck it, it also
Yeah.
swings one way. I also like the special power up triangle and the class power up. Callum, did you get sharpshooter? The class power up.
Yeah, I didn't realize
trait.
until yesterday.
It's really really good trait. Sorry, trait.
Yeah.
That's really really clever and it works really really well.
But see, it's weird because it works like on a match by match basis.
Yeah, exactly, which is great. That's what I like. I like that your special power-up, your triangle, doesn't replenish. It's not like a base of 10. If you start at 10, and you use 7 of them during the match, the next match you have 3 and you have to get them back. You can't just use
really?
it infinitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
if you start-
you see
it's-
is
it
where
carries over.
microtransactions come in.
Yeah. So if you play Drop Zone and take from 10 to 0, where if you then play a match on Hoth, you'll have 0. You'll have to get 10 back.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
You have to collect the little lightning bolts. You have to collect them.
Because I saw that, but I like that personal shield. It's just I needed to learn to use it more.
Yeah, because you can't shoot
I've never.
while it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good for like if you just
If you're just going to collect a pod.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
what they were doing earlier. That's why they
Yeah.
kept screwing us, Callum, isn't it? Because they kept running in with the shields, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. But you can
Yeah,
go
but
up and melee them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's even if you use it when you're nearly dead, it gives you enough time then to recharge your life back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's just about using that. But I found myself using 2 different hands. Like on Hoth, I'd use the cycle rifle, and then
Oh yeah.
on Drop Zone, I'd use the jetpack instead.
Jetpack every day on the drop zone. You can
Every
do.
day.
So,
Because you need it
Yeah.
to get around. Because especially when it starts from the other side of the map.
yeah. Well, me and Callum were doing some of the maneuvers we pulled earlier. When I'd jetpack straight over an entire group's head, land behind the pod, capture it, and then grenade them. Things like that. Like
Yeah.
on that little small map, it's such a good little thing to have. This is what I mean. I know that when I buy it, and it's like level 20, and it's going to cost 5 times the amount it cost in the beta, I'm going to be crying.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna, if the season pass is that good, because I want the most out of this game. I think
Yeah. Well.
something
Yeah.
about this game I don't mind paying the season pass for. Don't know if it's just because I'm a Star Wars nerd, but
No, well, like you say, it's without a story, which doesn't bother me. But yeah, without a
Doesn't bother
story, you wanna get as
I'm
much
the
as you
only
can
one
from
here.
it. Well, I think, Callum, I just
I'm
like.
looking forward to, because you got
me and-
Thingy. Remember, I was telling you the other day, you got Visceral's game.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I realised that. But it's just...
Wait,
I
Visceral
don't like
did
the
Dead
state of
Space?
gaming at the
Visceral,
moment.
yeah, they've got
where-
Amy Hennig doing the writing the story.
Amy Hennig's writing a game for Visceral about Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, that's a recipe for success.
yeah,
she's basically doing an Uncharted style game in
But by
the
Visceral.
Star Wars
Yeah.
Oh,
universe.
sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I already like the sound of that.
they've not said anything about it yet, but
Don't need to. They've said
could be
Amy
a-
Hennig, and that's
I
enough.
reckon it could be a Han Solo game. That's what
That's
I
cool.
heard.
Is this like to replace that scrapped
1313.
one? 1313 that they.
I think so. I assume that might be taken from that.
Hmm.
But yeah, what were we saying?
I don't know.
Story?
So I was saying about story.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I'm not a big fan of the way games seem to be going into this kind of multiplayer, online only.
I find
type
that's the
world.
way it's going with first-person shooters.
You mean
Yeah.
in terms of like Destiny and Evolve?
Yeah.
Is
Have
that,
you,
are
have
those
you heard
the two?
about?
It seems to be
Black Ops
happening more
3.
and more and more.
No, what's Black Ops 3?
Black
Not
Ops
that I
3.
care, but
No, yeah, but the Black Ops 3, the version for PS3 on Black Ops 3 doesn't have a single-player mode.
the what?
Yeah.
The Black Ops 3's PS3, well, last-gen versions of Black Ops 3 doesn't have a single-player mode. They've
Why?
said, because the single-player mode this year is 4-player, and
Right.
the old systems can't handle it.
So they've
I
just cut it
assume-
out entirely. So if you
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
Black
but I
Ops 3 on the PS3, it's just multiplayer.
Yeah, which is basically what people play for anyway. But yeah, I think it might be just them testing the waters as well.
To see if they can
Yeah.
get away with it, you mean?
Yeah, because like Thingy did it, didn't he? Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall did
Yeah.
it. There's no story mode in Titanfall,
Evolve
is
did
there?
it. Destiny's done it.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
mean,
This is not how I play games. I play games for a story.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
but-
the
think.
campaign, and it's very rare that I actually play multiplayer, apart from with you guys with Rocket League and obviously this beta. But
Yeah, where's the story in Rocket League?
I want the option there
Yeah, but does
with
it
a
matter
game like Star Wars.
does it matter as much to you in a first-person shooter?
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Well,
Yeah,
I say it doesn't bother me.
absolutely.
See,
Like Killzone Shadowfall, I was all about that game, but I never played it online.
See, I only played that online because I hated the story. I didn't think. I think
enjoyed
I
it.
thought
enjoyed it.
like because I played Killzone 3, which I loved, and then I thought 4 was dreadful. But online,
Each to their own.
it's great. Killzone's always great online.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of 2 online.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point is that there needs to be both because there's always been both, and now they're getting away with half a game, in my opinion.
See, I know what you mean.
I get it.
like-
Yeah, I get it.
The reason Battlefront doesn't bother me is because me and Jim grew up playing them, and I loved
Yeah.
it, and they never had a story mode.
They
No.
did.
So
But they
to-
had Galactic
it didn't have a
Conquest.
story. Yeah, but
and
that's
that
not a
was
story
something for
mode.
me.
Yeah,
You
you
just
had,
go
you had Galactic Conquest, and they had the one where you basically just went through.
Yeah, but you
from-
just go to a planet and they say it's a battle, and then you do a battle,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that was
no, I
it.
get
It's
what
not
you
a
mean, yeah.
story, is it? Like
The game, yeah,
every match is exactly the same. You're just capturing bases. It's not a story.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
So like that's fine, and that's exactly what this Battlefront seems to be, and I'm fine with that because I wasn't expecting anything. Like I think if the PS2 one had like an incredible story mode, then I'd feel let down. But this just feels like another Battlefront, so that's fine. But I agree with you, Callum, in as much as the one that springs to mind always is Dead Space 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time,
Uh-huh.
and nobody should remember it because it was terrible, but they tacked on a multiplayer mode for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Like the story mode in Dead Space, thank God they didn't like sacrifice the story because the story was incredible. But there was this terrible 4v4 multiplayer mode that they just tacked on because EA obviously went, look, we need an online component, put one in.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. I don't like when games these days seem to feel that they have to have.
Yeah. I feel the reboot of Tomb Raider did that also.
Yep. Like they
It
just
was
think
terribly
like
unbalanced.
no one, like half, we won't sell as many if we don't have just a good story. Like
Yeah.
the exception, or I guess not the exception, I'm just such a big fan. I feel like Uncharted Online works really well. And I've never played The Last of Us Online. But,
That's pretty good too. Yeah.
I heard that was good.
but Uncharted Online is brilliant because it's still got the climbing mechanics from the game and it works really well online. But I've never played Last of Us Online because the Last of Us story is the best thing I've ever played, and I thought I don't need to shoot somebody online. I can leave it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like my worry is not that all games will be online, but they might start sacrificing story to make sure that they've got a multiplayer component as well. And I'd always rather only have, in the way BioShock Infinite scrapped its online mode to make sure that the story was good.
Yeah.
I'd rather everyone did that. I think if it came down to a great single player or an okay single player, but we've got multiplayer, I'd always rather take single player.
Absolutely. I agree.
See, I think I don't think you're going to see more. I think you're going to see more of a divide where you'll have games that don't have a multiplayer.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
I think like there's still developers out there, or at least individual minds that probably don't agree with that multiplayer. So I hope those voices stick it out. Like I hope people like Ken Levine that did BioShock.
Yeah.
I hope
he's doing a lot of smaller stuff now, though, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if he does, I hope he has the power to say I'm not doing multiplayer and keeps at it, because I'd rather he just did single player. His stories are so good. I don't want him to ever, give that up for like pleasing some money grabbing person who wants a multiplayer mode.
Yeah, but I think it will go the way more of like you'll have your online only.
Yeah,
multiplayers,
absolutely.
And then you've got your Last of Us and
Yeah, I agree with you. And obviously the fine thing about that is that we can just avoid them.
Well, yeah, that's it. But see,
Like-
Battlefront, I can't avoid.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think
Yeah.
Battlefront is the exception to the rule. Yeah, Battlefront is the one I will play because it's exactly what I want it to be. But if the next like Mass Effect came out, say, and they were like, we were going to do a story mode, but instead it's online multiplayer, I'd be like, go fuck yourself. Like,
See, this
piss
is
off.
like the thing, innit?
Absolutely.
The Division,
Yeah, exactly.
which I keep forgetting exists. Well, I
Yeah.
don't care about it anymore.
Yeah, no one does because it's 2 years too late.
Yeah.
I've lost my interest in that. It's like
Yeah.
I keep forgetting No Man's Sky exists as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so do I. It's actually the best way, or one of the best things to do, is to describe this point. Is have you guys been reading how bad the new Tony Hawk's is?
I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
it's
yeah.
terrible.
Like, it's terrible. Like, everything I read and everything, I've watched lots of glitchy gameplay videos because I read a review that was like, it's glitched and it doesn't work. And I thought, that can't be true. So I watched a video and it really doesn't work.
Yeah.
But, I didn't realize it was a full price game, a AAA title.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be like 30
I thought it was
quid.
like a £15 download,
Oh, right. Okay.
but it's like 50 quid,
Yeah.
which is
Crazy.
unbelievable when you look at how bad it is.
Yeah.
But that's a game where you can turn it off, but the standard setting is the every level you are online all the time,
Oh, fuck
Right.
that.
Okay.
and so you're skating around. Remember Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 and how fucking good they were.
Yeah.
So
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Horse mode
Now
is the
imagine-
best.
Now
On the
imagine
radio.
you're doing that with 20 other people that are online, and you're bumping into each other because you're all trying to do the same 5
Oh
objectives.
God,
Can you imagine? Like, how shit is
Terrible.
that?
terrible.
And that's like no one at any point during the design thought, we don't need this, do we? Like, this doesn't work.
I heard rumblings about why they made it though. Apparently, maybe they did it just to keep the license or something like that.
Oh yeah, I heard that Activision were like going to lose the license or something. Oh.
Neversoft don't exist anymore, do they?
No.
No.
They don't need to. They made Tony Hawk's 1 and 2. They don't need to do anything ever again.
They're fine.
No, they were so good.
Those two are brilliant.
I feel like we've kind of gone off on a fucking tangent now, though.
We have.
Of course we have. Well, we were talking about Battlefront, and it's led to online gaming in general.
Tony Hawk's 5. So,
Ugh.
yeah, let's just wrap this one up right hither.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, let's, if you do give a shit to get in contact with us, you can find us on Twitter at the Nerdsketeers.
Yeah.
Do you want to
No
do that
three.
again, Jim, without
No three.
stopping in the middle of it? You should know our own. We should know our own fucking Twitter handle.
Yeah, but for a second I was going to go at the Nerdsketeers, but
The
that's not that.
Nerdskeeters. Oh, let's not bring this up. The
God, people are
fucking
going to start
Nerdskeeters.
calling us that.
Yeah, now we're going to be the Nerdskeeters.
Yeah,
Shit.
sorry, yeah, it's at the Nerdsketeers on Twitter, and if you want to send us a question or whatever, the email is the3nerdsketeers@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Now, I haven't got a clue. We're on Instagram as well, but I don't know what that is.
exactly
on
the same. Of
YouTube-
course, I know how to keep an internet synergy going. We
Yeah.
are at the Nerdsketeers on Instagram as well.
Right, there you go. Brilliant. And YouTube, we are the 3 Nerdsketeers.
The 3 Nerdsketeers. Yeah.
This should be up on Wednesday.
Well,
hopefully-
yeah, I was going to say this will be on YouTube. So if you've managed to find it, you don't need to know the YouTube handle.
Yeah. It'll be on iTunes as well, though.
Oh, that's true.
Every
I
Wednesday,
guess.
hopefully.
Figure that out yet?
Yeah, every Wednesday is we say the aim. We shouldn't say the aim. We should promise, but yeah.
But we're new
bar
to
some-
this. And
Yeah, we are new to this.
Before you give your handles and stuff, is there anything upcoming, like that Let's Play, for example?
Well, you guys are doing a Let's Play, which I wish I'd been invited to, but obviously I'm not good enough, so
You were busy.
yeah, I'm sorry.
You were busy.
So-
Something to do with friends or something? Sod that.
There.
So we've got the Let's
Um,
Play to look forward to.
I have
We'll
at some
do,
point-
I mean, I guess if people are interested, or even if not, because it's just fun, we can do a stream. We can stream Rocket Play. No, we can stream Rocket League this
We
week.
need to set
Or
up a Twitch account though.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But we can sort that out during the week. We might start streaming once a week or whenever we can.
Yeah.
That's something on the
Also,
cards.
I will at some point upload that little thing I did, the Rockstar editor for the
Do
accent.
Oh,
explain
yeah,
that.
cool.
I'm looking at maybe doing a little kind of 5-minute episodes of that maybe.
I
Probably
don't
do
think
some
I've seen this. Is this the Rockstar the film
Rockstar
thing?
editor, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Gives
seen
you that.
anything on that. You'll have to show me.
I'll show it to you.
I guess what else is going on this week? Are we doing anything big?
So I'm looking to upload a segment on our YouTube channel called The Six every
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, where I
Also
break down 6 pop culture news topics that I'll talk about and share my opinions, stuff that interested me. And yeah, hopefully every Sunday.
Right, so
Cool.
where can they get in contact with you two personally? Because I don't do social media.
Oh yeah.
I am on Twitter and Instagram at Callum Hurrell. So
Spell
that's CALLUMHURRELL.
Perfect. I am on Twitter and Instagram at Kyle Curly G,
Yeah,
which
woo!
is KYLE Curly CURLYG.
Brilliant.
And
There you go.
my week plans involve seeing about 10 films, I reckon.
So next week we will introduce a little segment called Kyle's Film Snobbery, where he talks about film shit.
No, look, here's what I'm seeing this week. Have you, just before we go,
A little
have you seen that
behind the
they're doing The Holy Grail is in cinemas for one night only?
scenes. Oh,
No
shit,
way.
is it?
Yeah, Wednesday night. I'm going to that fucking shit.
Fucking hell.
So that'll be,
You
well,
bastard.
I don't need to talk about it next week because everyone's seen The Holy Grail, but I'll still talk about it. But yeah, it's going to be sweet. I'm well excited.
Right,
Oh,
well,
that's awesome.
yeah, so
I was going to say this has been successful, but we won't know until we listen back.
Yeah, absolutely. If you
Well,
did make it
let's-
to the end, thank you so much for sticking around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well done.
do-
Congrats. This was it went better than I expected. It was just like,
Apart from that hiccup at the start, but that will
Yeah.
have been edited out by this point. So
I hope so.
Uh,
So, yeah.
like and subscribe, I suppose, is that a thing people say?
It
only if you want
absolutely
only if you want people to like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, do that then.
Unlike and unsubscribe.
No.
is. Like and subscribe to the channel. Pop some
To
of
all of the
your,
channels, to Twitter,
all
to
of the
YouTube,
channels,
to
everything.
Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, find us everywhere.
And if you disagree with us or if you agree with us, let us know in the comments or tweet at us if we've said anything particularly offensive.
Or probably ignorant is the most obvious thing. Is that one of us will be. I usually am incredibly ignorant when it comes to these sorts of things. So
Yeah.
someone will be like, actually, just let me know.
Yeah, join the discussion. Get in touch.
Yeah, of course.
But until next week, I suppose we'll all just say goodbye then.
All right.
Yeah.
In a
Right.
bitch.
See ya.
Bye. That's really fucking. Shut up. Right, okay.
All right, go.
Right, hello and welcome to the first ever.
No. We need to be quiet before you start. We were all
Yeah.
still laughing.
What?
Like you went,
Fuck
ha ha
me.
ha ha, hello.
There needs to be an audio silence.
Shut up.
Right.
Right.